Hello Beauty News family, welcome to Beauty News. This is the 23rd of October edition. We're going to be talking about new release beauty products and some updates. We've got one update, so I think we shall start with that. It's coming from the new Colourpop of the beauty world. Isn't it? It's just fucked, isn't it? Like don't even get me started.
No,
don't even fucking get me started.
Myself. Yeah, I gotta compose myself.
Yeah, I know.
It is getting frustrating every week having to talk about Kimchi Cosmetics. Is it? No, it's Kimchi Beauty, is it? Wait.
Kimchi Chic Beauty.
We talk about it every week and I don't even know the name. Kimchi Chic Beauty.
I know. So what we have here, how do we pronounce this? Are they called the Thailor bronzers?
Yeah, or Thailor. I don't know. Thailor.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's bronzers, and I think there's 6 shades.
Yes, there are.
They're out now. They're $15. They're in a heart-shaped compact with a mirror. Did I say they're $15?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
I've also just realised there's an image with the compacts closed. I don't know when this was taken, but it says another week, another Thailor collection item reveal, and just 2 more to go. Just give me a gun. Let me just put myself out of my motherfucking misery right now. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't with this brand. They're just...
Yeah.
I can't with them, and there was a time when I couldn't with Colourpop as well. But at least we got a break from Colourpop this year, am I right?
We did. Over the lockdown, like start of the year, we totally did. I think with these bronzers, the thing about them, there'll be a collage on the screen of all the different shades. The pans are Photoshopped. This photo is identical, and they've just Photoshopped the shades. So it's kind of hard to see exactly the differences between them. There's a few more photos. So you can see there's different undertones, but they kind of all look very similar. There'll also be a swatch video playing, and they look like the same depth of colour, just with slight tweaks in the undertones. So I don't know. I feel like for 6 bronzers, there's got to be a little bit more variety here. I don't see anything really light. I don't see anything really deep. They all just sort of muddy mid-tone shades. So anyway, there we go. We'll see 2 more Thailor, whatever releases.
How will I survive
coming
this?
soon.
Okay, we're going to get into holiday releases. Estee Lauder we're going to start with. We have seen their new... Okay, they're calling this a Disney Princess collection, but they only release these compacts in this sort of collection for holiday season. So
yes, they do these every year, but this is the first time it's Disney themed, which is a lot more exciting than their random. They had like random just designs previous years. This one is actually a nice collectible theme.
This is pretty cute. I think this has had from Disney fans, I feel like this has had a fairly good reception. Some people are offended by the prices. Don't know how long you guys have been around, but there's nothing new about the prices with these. So this is the Disney Princess collection, and it's designed by Monica Rich Cosson. So for each character, there is a pressed powder compact and a solid perfume little thingy. We've got the Little Mermaid, which is super cute. We've got Snow White. I want that apple.
Yeah, with a bird. Very cute.
With the bird. We've got Beauty and the Beast. I dead set want these. Like, I want them so bad. We have Cinderella. Then we have Mulan. We've got Sleeping Beauty. There is Princess Jasmine with Aladdin. We've got the Frog and the Princess.
Frog Prince. Is the Frog Prince?
Frog Prince. So there's a really beautiful selection here. They are very ornate. They're very cute. These are metal with like diamantes and enamel. Painted enamel. Yeah. So they're really beautiful, very high quality pieces. They range in prices from $150 up to $300, which is not unusual for these collections. This is Estee Lauder's really, really luxe, special, reusable packaging, collectible makeup items. And this is probably the first year where I've actually thought to myself, will I do it? Maybe. Maybe I will.
Yeah, we've been talking about these for the past 4 years or something. However long we've been doing beauty news, and every year we're like, okay, they're cute, but they're really expensive. But again, this is the year where I think they're going to lure people in with the collectible Disney sort of thing going on. Prior years, it was just like, that's a nice enamel little compact. This year, I can see a lot of people going, I want this for Christmas. So I think they've probably converted a few people. All right, Juvia's Place. We've seen their holiday collection and it's already launched. So what we've got are 2 eyeshadow palettes. We've got the Nubian Glow palette and the Nubian Royal palette. These are both $15 each, and they're in their 6-pan like capsule color story sort of design. One is a royal purple. It's very beautiful. There's some nice shades there. And one is more of a yellowy gold sort of vibe going on. Then we've got 5 nourishing lip balms. These are $12 each. There's the shade Berries, Caramel, Mango, Passion Fruit, and Mint. They're all available now, and that's their holiday collection. I think the sort of color stories are very trendy and are very sort of fun, but this doesn't scream holiday collection. This screams everyday Juvia's Place collection to me. So
I agree with you. I don't get holiday vibes from it, but I do like the look of it. I like the color stories that they've chosen.
All right, we've seen the reveal of the Suqqu Holiday collection. So this, supposedly every year, they have a few packs that sell out pretty fast. So if you're into Suqqu, which I am, I like Suqqu products. Everything I've tried from them, I really like. And there's a couple of packs in here where I'm like, oh, there we go. So this is the Midnight in Paris holiday collection, and it's already launched when you're watching this. And essentially what it is just a bunch of packs. We've seen the Best of Nudes Deluxe Lip Cream and Gloss set. So that's $28 but it's a value of $38, and essentially half new shades, half existing shades. If you do have quite a few of their lip glosses and matte liquid lipsticks in the nude shades, you might get some redundant shades here, but otherwise it's an okay value pack. Probably a good sampler pack, I would say, if you like nude lip products. Then we have the Best of Metallics. This is 6 best-selling metallic lip cream shades, $28 for $38 value. And if you're into metallic lip products, go for it. This is one I'd probably skip. And then we've also got the Essential Lip Enhancer Sweet Deluxe Trio. So this is a pack of 3 deluxe mini lip enhancers. So they're sort of like their lip treatment. They've got their original scent, which is rose, but they've also got 2 new limited edition scents in here. So we've got sweet mint and also vanilla. Supposedly this is a really beautiful product. Have you tried it?
I have, yes, it's really, really nice. My only issue with it is I actually don't like the rose scent. So I am super keen that they've got a sweet mint and a vanilla. I can see myself buying this.
But why can't they release it in a full size? Because I'm the same as you, I don't like rose scented things.
Yeah. It's not super offensive, I just wouldn't choose it. You know what I'm saying? If there's an option, I'm not going to choose the rose scented lip thing. Not a fan of eating the flowers.
But that's $23 and it's $36 value. So again, a bit of a saving. And then the last thing we have is the Paris Lights. It's a highlighter and lip oil set. So this is the full-sized citrine highlighter, which is their best-selling highlighter shade, and a new deluxe-sized lip oil. So again, they've got this lip oil in, these are permanent products just packaged together. It's $25, but it's a $34 value. So yeah, they're just taking some of their popular products, putting them in mini packs and having a decent value, which is what I like from holiday packs. It's a nice way to sample things from brands, but they've also got some new shades, some new scents of things. So if you do have a big Jouer collection, you can get some new elements to it.
We've seen the Morphe Holiday collection. It's very Morphe. But
one of the most boring collections I've seen for a long time.
I am so sad about this. This encompasses 2020 in a makeup collection. Bland and sad.
Yes, it does.
So we've got the 35XO Natural Flirt Artistry palette. It is kind of like pink, mauve, and nude.
This reminds me, you know how they had those big matte palettes and it was brown and purple and pink? They discontinued that. Like, it was so shit. But they're bringing it out in a holiday version for some reason.
Then we have the Out and About Sweet Tea Lip Trio and the Berry Necessity Lip Trio. So you've got like a nude and a berry. We have a Brush Lust 10-piece eye brush set and bag. There's also the Eye, Face and Shimmer, which is available in 4 shades. Apparently that's launching on the 3rd of November. So it's launching at least a week or 2 weeks after the rest of the collection. There's the Mist Me, Mist You Continuous Setting Mist Duo. It comes in like limited edition gold metallic packaging. And we have the Everlasting Love Premium Lashes Trio, which is a pack of 3 different lash sets. We've also seen the Suqqu Holiday collection for 2020. They did have a pre-Christmas collection. Now they've got their holiday collection. So we've seen an eyeshadow palette. This contains 8 shades with a combination of textures. You've got satins, jewels, which are like meant to be gem-like finishes, like dazzling, and then you've got velvets, which have like a matte finish. We have Pure Color blushes. These are both duos and it comes in 2 varieties. So you've got like a mauvey one and then sort of a yellowy orange, which is nice. And then we have Vibrant Rich lipsticks. These come in 2 shades as well. You've got a beautiful nude and what appears to be a beautiful, maybe brick-ish red shade. So there you go, small collection but very wearable. Okay, we're gonna get into the new stuff and we're gonna start with something that is a collaboration coming from Australis and our girl AJ Clementine.
Yeah.
So what we have here is a limited edition mini eyeshadow palette. So this is available now when you're watching this. Australis is an Australian brand, if you are not familiar with it, but this should be stocked everywhere that Australis is stocked. So we have a 9-pan palette that has, it appears to be 3 mattes, 3 shimmers and 3 glitter shades.
Correct. So we're actually personal friends with AJ, so this is a very exciting release for us because it's someone that we like have dinner with and we catch up with. So it's like, yay, she's released her own palette, which is awesome. You know, this is very AJ. She does very cutesy looks, very sort of almost doll-like.
Feminine.
Yeah. Soft colors, bit of glitter. So it's very, very AJ. So I'm very happy for her. Well done, AJ. Go you good thing. And I'm glad that Australis is doing this collaboration because also, if you're not familiar, AJ is a trans model. She's beautiful, she's amazing, and more power to you.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It is a very AJ palette and I like that. Yeah. And I'm glad that Australis gave her the opportunity to do this. It's fantastic.
All right, we've got a new product from Benefit. Now, this is a strange one because as of looking at this yesterday, it's only on the Benefit Australian website. I haven't seen it on the Benefit US, so there it is. But these are new lip products. They're California Kissin' Color Balm Moisturizing Lip Balms. They're tinted lip balms, essentially. So it's supposed to be a moisturizing lip balm for 8 hours of smooth, vivid color. It's a cushiony formula that contains wild mango butter, And it also has hyaluronic acid, so it keeps your lips smooth and hydrated and plump and whatever. It comes in 12 shades. So it's available now in Australia. Look, I don't mind a tinted lip balm. That's fine. One thing that sort of drives me a little bit crazy about these, the colours all look the fucking same.
I was just going to say, when you said 12 shades, I was like, are you sure? Are they sure? Is everyone sure about this? Because I'm not seeing 12 shades.
I know. They're all very pink toned. And when I saw this collage of the mouths, I thought this was 4 shades on different models.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was actually 12 individual shades until I saw the arm swatches, and I was like, oh yeah, there's slight nuances of different reds and
very slight if you look really closely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. They're out now in Australia.
Okay, from Besame, we have skincare. I love that every brand that makes makeup is now bringing out skincare. I love it. It's so great. It's so great. So, this is the Besame Skincare Essentials Cold Cream and Vanishing Cream.
So, the cold cream is $52 US. It's supposed to be a brightening cream that removes makeup. So if you're not familiar with these types of products, they've been around for donkey's years. And essentially it's like a moisturizer that you put on your face and makeup and it breaks it down almost like a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil. It's just a cream version. So it doesn't break it down as fast, but it does also, it's quite gentle on the skin. So this is very... It suits the brand because this is a very vintage product. So
absolutely.
I like that. But the price tag is very expensive. When it comes to the Vanishing Cream, it's $84 US, which is crazy. And what this is, it's a moisturizing primer with a matte finish that helps prep the skin for makeup application. So this is supposed to help vanish like the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it's supposed to blur the skin and moisturize the skin. So that's the Vanishing Cream. Put it on before makeup and then you remove your makeup with a cold cream. So again, very, very sort of vintage skincare prepping products. But yeah, it's not a cheap one. You can get cheaper ones out there.
Yeah. So they're both 103 mils or like 3 ounces. How many ounces?
3.5 fluid ounces.
There we go. So yeah, they're big, which is good. And the Vanishing Cream does have vitamin A in it. I don't know how much. It's sort of in the middle of the ingredient list, so I'm not going to think it's got a lot in there. But yeah, I think it's appropriate for the brand, but I'm also not intrigued by it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
But I also think that these... Okay, I'm more intrigued by the Vanishing Cream because if that does help like plump lines and makes your skin look really amazing for makeup, okay, it might be worth the price tag because if it makes your base look better and your makeup apply better, it might be worth the money. When it comes to Vanishing... cold cream, I've got one in my bathroom. Cleansing oils are a lot more effective in my opinion. I feel like cold creams... They work and they're fine, but they've been surpassed by cleansing oils and cleansing balms.
Better technology.
Better technology. So for me, it's sort of like, what's the point? Got a new collection. It's a new collaboration with Ciate London. Now, I don't know if this is their holiday collection. They did this last year for their holiday collection. They brought out the Jessica Rabbit collection last year and then they brought out a second round of items for their holiday collection.
Yes.
So maybe they're doing the same this year. But instead of Jessica Rabbit, it's with Miss Piggy. Now, I've seen a lot of people very excited for Miss Piggy makeup. But, and I know Hailey's been burnt by this, if you did try the Jessica Rabbit collection last year, the quality was... not good. So I don't think people have much faith in this. Yeah, it was one of her fails of the year. It was very, very disappointing. So hopefully they've learnt from their past mistakes, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them personally. No. I wouldn't buy this from my experience. But if you're a Miss Piggy lover and you don't care about the quality, maybe you'll love this. What people have been wanting from this collection and will not be upset about the quality is the mirror, because it's got Miss Piggy's like eyes and ears and stuff on it. It looks very cute, and they can't fuck up the formula of a mirror. So that's what people are really excited about. But essentially there's a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. It's got some nudes, it's got some pinks. There's a face palette, which is a quad, 2 lip products and a sponge as well. And it's available now at Ciate London.
I think the sponge is really cute.
Yeah, it's got the pig nose.
If it's a nice texture, I would totally be comfortable with paying money for that. And obviously if it's not fucking the price of a beauty blender, because that shit don't fly around here. The only thing that concerns me about the mirror is the image of Miss Piggy on the back, a sticker. Yay or nay?
Oh, if it's a sticker. No. So there is potential that they're going to fuck it up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm worried.
If that's a sticker, that's going to be bad.
I'm a little bit worried. I will be keeping an eye out for people's opinions on that when it's like available. Is it available now?
Yeah.
It is. So the videos will start popping up and I will be sitting there with my popcorn watching the reviews. Okay, Colourpop. They have done a thing. They did a thing called Week of Treats, and they're doing this for Halloween, where essentially they released 6 new products. Is that correct? Correct. Yeah. Is that correct?
It's correct. It's correct.
Fucking hell. Alright, so on Tuesday they released roller glosses, which we have seen before, but these were new colours and scents, I believe. Yeah. On Wednesday, they released Crystal Face Jewels, so stick-on face demontes. On Thursday, they released the So Dewy Eye Face and Gloss. Eye Face and Gloss. This is just a clear lip gloss in a pod, basically. Then we had the Soul Body Moonstone and Sterling Silver Dry Oil and Body Oil. That was on Friday. On Saturday, we had the Homecoming Glitterily Obsessed Glitter Gel. So this is a gold glitter gel. And on Sunday, we had the No Filter Primer and No Filter Setting Mist.
My question for you, Hailey.
Yes.
Don't they release this amount of products every week anyway?
Yes.
Was this any different to any other week? Probably not.
This was literally just a way to be like, we have all of these like random things to release and people are so sick of our collection. So we can't make a whole collection for the 4 new roller glosses. We can't make a whole collection for the face and eye and lip and cheek gloss thing. We can't make a whole new collection for 2 new shades of fucking body oil.
Or so one glitterally obsessed.
Yes, 1 gold glitterally obsessed. We better release them individually, one after the other. This is more like a fucking week of tricks up their sleeves rather than treats.
True. All right, coming soon from Ela Cosmetics. They're bringing out their first sort of base product. These are Daydream Cushion Perfect and Protect SPF 50+ cushion foundations. Serum infused tinted cushions. There we go. So it's a sheer buildable formula that provides a hint of color to enhance skin tone and to diffuse imperfections. It's suitable for all skin types and available in 6 shades. So we don't know when these are launching or the prices, but what people have been loving about this, 2 things. One, that they're models. You can see the skin texture. You can actually see the makeup applied to the face. It's not photoshopped to the, shit house, which I always applaud Ela Cosmetics for doing this. Their photos always look quite realistic to what the product, how the product applies. And that's why whenever I see those tinted lip balms, I'm like, they're going to be amazing because they look great on the models.
Yeah.
So not only do the models, look like real people, but the shade range for a 6 shade range is very, very good. They've got quite fair through to quite deep. And again, they've sort of got an even split, 3 light to medium, 3 deep to dark, which is really, really fantastic. So they're a brand that has been listening. Hopefully this is a nice product and people that like lighter sort of base products will support this. They've done a great job.
We actually have a holiday collection here that we missed because it is fucking missable. It's from Gucci. They've released glitter lipsticks for the holiday season. No, you didn't. Don't buy these.
This is not
so
2018.
angry.
This is 2020.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. We don't need this shit on top of the shit we've already had. Thank you very much. And there's another brand that I'm going to give the same fucking tongue lashing to in a minute. These are called the Lunaison glitter lipsticks. There's 3. They're special edition. They better be fucking limited edition as well. Jesus Christ. So you've got a bright orange, a rich pink, and an intense red. They're $46 each. Get out. They're available now. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah, I think the only interesting thing is the Art Deco inspired packaging.
All right, something else that we are going to talk shit about is from Jeffree Star. So we have lipsticks. I don't know much about these. Kat gave me a little lowdown and then I had a little rant. Just sit on his fucking couch in his fucking dressing gown with no pants on and tell people how much he like demands quality and he puts out quality. What a cockhead.
Yep.
But these are the Velvet Trap lipsticks. So the gist that I got from this is that he basically discontinued his whole line of lipsticks because they're shit and reformulated and is now re-releasing them.
Correct. That's the gist I've got. To be fair, I didn't want to give him any views, so I didn't watch it, but that's the gist I've got amongst the community. It's a different, I think it's like a semi-matte finish rather than their sort of creamier finish that they had before. But it is another collection where obviously after years of selling these lipsticks, he's admitting that the formula was pretty crap and he's backtracking and replacing them. Yeah. Which is what he did with his lip liners recently as well.
I wonder if he was sitting in his dressing gown with no pants when he filmed the reveal video of this and was like, I just knew that these would surpass my old lipstick, so I had to put them to rest and release the Velvet Trap. Why don't you shut your trap, Jeffree?
It's a trap. Just don't buy them.
It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't buy them.
Don't buy them. We're giving you no information about shades or prices or where to buy them.
No, we don't give a shit. If you're thirsty for Jeffree Star makeup, you already know where to buy it. We don't need to tell you.
You've already bought it. Let's be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Let's face it. You've already sunk that money.
Yeah.
Before we continue with this week's episode, we do have a sponsor. If you turn off your camera during Zoom meetings whenever you need to move away from the computer so people don't see you in your loungewear pants, we suggest you check out Beta Brand's dress pant yoga pants. You'll get comfort and professionalism rolled into one. Beta Brand's customer favorite dress pant yoga pants are made of wrinkle-resistant stretch knit fabric that won't dig into your skin, but also offer some support so you not only feel good but look good too, making them perfect for long work days or working from home. There are tons of different styles and colours to choose from, like boot cut, straight leg, skinny, cropped, 8-pocket, and more, plus they launch new styles weekly. Obviously, you guys know that I work from home and comfort is king for me. There is no way I'm going to spend all day, every day in uncomfortable clothing. I can say with confidence that these pants are definitely comfortable. I've sat at a desk for hours and edited in them. I've sat cross-legged on my bed and spent hours doing beauty news metadata in them. I've worn them while I clean my carpets, and I even moved furniture in them. They're just as comfortable as a pair of loungewear pants, but the upside is I don't look like I'm wearing pajamas when the postman delivers a parcel to my door, and I don't have to change my pants if I need to go to the shops for milk or bread. Right now, our listeners can get 25% off their first order when you go to betabrand.com/beauty. That's 25% off your first order for a limited time at betabrand.com/beauty. Find out why women are ditching typical work pants for Beta Brand's dress pant yoga pants. Go to betabrand.com/beauty for 25% off.
All right, Kiko Milano have launched a new collaboration with Wonder Woman. So this is a Wonder Woman collection, and in true Kiko fashion, there is so many products that I want to cry. Pretty much let's just talk about the vibe of this. Pretty much the packaging is what makes it Wonder Woman. There's like a metallic red, metallic blue. They have the sort of gold Wonder Woman logo, and that's about the Wonder Woman extent of it. So we've got some foundations, we've got face masks, we've got glow face cream, lip gloss, palettes, lip paint, liquid eyeshadow, face brush, face primer, lip and cheeks, whatever they are, in 3 shades, brow products, eyeliners and hijab products. Yeah, there's a shit ton of stuff. Highlighters,
it's so
face
much
and
stuff.
body stickers. My God. Mascara. Eye marker. Fuck me dead. They bring out too many
We're
things.
too old for this shit.
Trim the fat, Kiko. Trim the fat.
Yeah, trim the fat. But if you do love Wonder Woman, there's another collection for you. Was it Revlon who did one last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Revlon did one. Oh, there's more.
There you go. Okay, Kylie. Kylie has launched a leopard collection. If you're like me and you're asking why, I don't know. So this will launch on October 26th on the Kylie website. It looks like there is an eyeshadow palette which contains 15 shades. Why you got to put a blue in there? It has so much potential.
It's a grey.
Maybe it's grey.
It's a grey.
Is it grey?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Then we have the Can't Be Tamed lip kit. So it contains a matte liquid lipstick and a lip liner. There's a high gloss set which contains a Bad Kitty, Wilden, Feline Cute, and Hissy Fit. So 4 glosses in there. There are individual lashes.
They contain 32 trio clusters. That's a lot of lashes. 32.
Yeah. Well, when you buy individuals, they're like, literally, it's like 3 eyelashes stuck on a little dot. So I think it's interesting that she's getting into individual lashes. I think it's going to be really funny watching any Kylie review channels try to apply these if they've never done it before. It's funny. It's really difficult to apply them to yourself. So that'll be fun. That's some entertainment for your holiday season.
I think it'd also be fun to watch the makeup artists bring out their Kylie false lashes and putting them on brides and bridesmaids. The individual lashes. Hopefully they bring out this palette as well. Hopefully they bring out this palette because that looks like it's on the set of some like, what was that? It looks like a porn set.
Debbie Does Dallas. Debbie Does Dallas.
I was going to say Tiger King, but like Kylie does porno Tiger King. I feel like that's where she's got the inspiration from.
Look, maybe it is. Then we have shadow sticks. So there's 2 colour varieties. There's Catch Me If You Can and Born to Be Wild. These appear to be like chubby pencil things. Looks like kids' crayons. Then we have Hear Me Raw pressed powder, which is a highlighter, I'm assuming. Pressed highlighter. Yeah, it says pressed highlighter, not pressed powder.
So even though this is really, really tacky and I wouldn't buy this because I would be embarrassed bringing it out with this, what looks like the start of a porno.
Me too.
But I like the colours of this collection. I'm not going to lie. I like the eyeshadow palette.
So do I, actually.
I like the colours of the lip glosses. I like the colour of the liquid lip. It's very sort of like 90s and I dig it. I like all the colours here. I would wear all of this. I just would not pay money for
buy it because
that
of the
ridiculous
packaging.
packaging.
No, I agree. The packaging really turns me off. It's like you said, it's very Tiger King-esque and I'm not actually here for it. Love Tiger King. Definitely don't like that fucking bitch Carol Baskin. But I also
she's on Dancing with
like
the Stars.
Is she?
Yeah,
what?
US. Yeah, she's on Dancing with the Stars.
Wow. Who's giving that fucking bitch Carol Baskin opportunities? You should be ashamed of yourself. Jesus Christ.
Also,
Bitch, you
AJ
your
from
husband's
Backstreet
crocodiles.
Boys. Yeah, true. AJ from Backstreet Boys is also on it this season. And Nee from
Really?
Catfish.
Oh my god! I might have to watch this.
I don't watch it, but I
hell.
follow Backstreet Boys and I follow Catfish people.
So
and
you've seen, yeah.
I've seen things that pop up, and it sounds like a ripper of a season. Let's put it out there.
There you go. If you are watching, let us know who your faves are.
Yeah. All right. We've also seen some new plumping glosses from Kylie. Have we seen plumping glosses before?
I don't think plumping glosses.
Yeah, we've seen high glosses, other glosses, but maybe not plumping glosses. These seem
Plumping, yeah.
potentially new. So we've got 6 shades. There's bubbly, not your bae, neutral. There we go. I was like, au natural. No, on neutral.
Yeah.
Curve him, rosé and chill, and moody queen. So they've all launched. And yeah.
Okay, Lauren Conrad Beauty has launched some new products. So looks like there's 2 eyeshadow palettes. We've got Magic Hour and Sunrise. These are 6-pan little palettes. There's powder blush in 2 shades, Peach and Romance. You've got some eyebrow pencils in 4 shades. There's an eyeliner pencil and a mascara. There was also other stuff like bags, so many makeup bags, but can we just call that merch? Because that, like,
let's do it.
I don't want to talk about, like, you know, like when you're releasing like 15 different types of makeup bag, it gets to the point where you're like, are you fucking right?
And none of them
Like,
looked good. They all looked cheap and tacky.
No.
And on that point,
Like,
I really want to say to this brand, we were rooting for you. We were rooting for you.
We were.
Like, when we talked about the first launch, we were like, the models are cool, the colours are great, the this and this, what they've done,
packaging
the
looks
classic
nice,
products.
simplicity.
Yeah. And now they're
And
bringing
now
out
look.
things that look like Kmart fucking makeup.
Yes.
These palettes with the
Yes,
cardboard
thank you.
packaging. This looks like, do you know what? This actually looks like the manufacturer said, here's the
Sample.
demo, the sample packaging. You can get whatever you want printed on it, but here's what the sort of vibe is if you're keen. And they're like, yep, let's just print that. Mm-hmm. This looks like so
It's like they sold
cheaply
their
done.
samples.
Yeah, they sold their samples for $29
like,
for 6 shades.
Yeah. I don't, like, this doesn't fly with me. This looks like a completely different brand to what we originally saw. And I'm like, I have lost a lot of respect for this brand.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, there is a really, really huge difference between quality and quantity. And this is like, this shows it. This is like a fucking big neon flashing sign that's like, this is just stuff.
All right, we have a new brand. This is from Mitchell. And it's called Made by Mitchell. Okay, so we have 2 eyeshadow palettes. They're £40 each, and they come in what looks like it's a pouch. It's sort of like that, I don't want to call it wetsuit material, but what's that sort of, you can buy like
Wetsuit
pencil
material.
cases.
Neoprene?
Wetsuit material with a zip. Yeah, neoprene. They come with pouches. So it's a palette in a box, in a pouch, which is excessive packaging, but it is what it is. We've got feet on the ground and head in the clouds. So one is more like army inspired. It's got greens. It's got those muted, greeny, dirty browns, which I like. For some reason, there's a pop of coral, a pop of neon yellow, a pop of teal, but it is ultimately sort of your army green palette. Head in the Clouds is more of a colourful palette. There's heaps of blues, lots of yellows, some sort of pastel colours, and they're big, massive palettes. They contain 25 shades each. Some feedback. Look, I think the outer packaging looks really cool. I think they've done a really good job with the graphic design. But a lot of people are saying that having the pattern on the behind the pans looks very, very confusing and is like doing their head in. I understand that. Also, the swatches, and we've only seen swatches from an Instagram stories type thing, Instagram live, whatever the fuck it is. The swatches look like they've been swatched wet. So it is a little bit deceptive. It's a little bit hard to tell if these are going to be great quality or not, but there you go. Then he's launching these products that he's calling blush. It's a blush. These are essentially liquid blushes. I don't know why it's a blush and not just a liquid blush, but it's a blush. These are £14 each. There's 6 shades being released. And essentially they're sort of like a matte finish liquid blush or blush. They do have a doe foot applicator, which is good. So he did mention that like other sort of cream sort of blush products or liquid blush products, sometimes you can, dispense too much. It makes it a little bit easier to dispense the right amount, which I think is fine. We've got eye brushes, there's face brushes, and there's a makeup organizer. It's coming in 2 sizes. Essentially, it's like a big sort of case where you can organize your makeup in, whatever. There's a medium and a large, and there's also a mirror. Now, he was saying that people were most excited about the mirror for some reason. I think Jeffree Star started this weird thing where people are collecting mirrors, where realistically you only need 1 mirror. Let's say maximum 2. So a lot of people are saying that they like the color stories of these, which I do agree. I think for colorful palettes, these tend to be a little bit more unique than what we've seen before. Maybe not so much the blue palette, but not many people have done or really gone in and done large green palettes. So I'm glad that he's sort of done that. I do think, whether you like the colors or whether you like the packaging is going to be up to you. I do think the swatches are a little bit sus. They look like they have been broken apart and applied wet. So, there's that. I love the blush colors. I think there's a nice range of oranges, pinks, and nudes. So for a 6 shade range, I think that's a really good idea. But I just can't help think this looks like it's, and look, this is not what I'm saying has happened, so don't take this for gospel, but I just get the vibe that it looks like it's been made by Beauty Bay, which is what his, not last collaboration, he did a Morphe collaboration, but the one before that was Beauty Bay, and I just feel like this looks like he just nabbed their manufacturer and started his own brand.
Yeah, that, I have to agree with that's the way it looks. And I think, just looking at his brushes, I know a lot about brushes, and I know that these are not quality brushes. And to me, I look at this and I have no confidence in it. Those swatches of the eyeshadows, you can clearly see that they've been laid down wet and then swatched multiple times. There's little rough edges around them, which tells me that there's probably a lot of fallout, which means there was probably a fuckload of product on his finger when he was swatching them. I just don't have any confidence in it.
What is done right with this brand is the aesthetics. So picking some interesting colors, the brush color is like a fluoro sort of yellow sort of color, which like a chartreuse, which is really interesting and different. But whether or not the substance is there, we'll have to see.
Yeah, Oh, and the mirror, the bit that sticks out on the mirror, Kat, turn your phone to the side like this and tell me what it looks like.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it?
No.
It's a no.
From Makeup Forever, we have some new lipsticks. These are limited edition, thank God. They are the Rouge Artist Sparkle lipsticks. They're like jewelry for your lips. This high-impact glitter lipstick delivers ultra-pigmented colour and mesmerising shimmer. It's infused with hydrating oils. The Rouge Artist Sparkle's silky smooth texture. You sure? Provides comfortable wear unlike any other glitter formula. So there's 5 shades. You've got a warm bronze, fuchsia, light coral, vivid red, and an intense plum. They're $32 US and they're available now at Sephora and Makeup Forever. Why is the packaging so long?
That's what I was thinking as well. It's like, not only do you have an ugly lipstick, but it's like ugly packaging for the ugly lipstick. And you can't even apply it subtly, like hidden. It's like sticking out. It's big. It's obvious. It's loud and proud. That's what it is. Loud and proud glitter lipstick. All right, we've got some news from Natasha Denona. Now, we've seen 2 palettes that have potentially been shown a little bit too early, but look, one's been up for over a week on Instagram and one showed up yesterday but hasn't been removed either. So maybe the brand is just like, look, it's out, but fuck it, let's go with it. The first one we're going to talk about is one that was shown on a Sephora Europe website. This is the Trio Chrome palette. Now, this annoys me because if you're familiar with duochromes, multichromes, the one with 3 shifts are called trichromes, not triochromes. So it's just like, they're trichromes. They're just trichromes, not triochromes. Anyway, this is the Trio Chrome palette, $129 US, which people are talking about means that this is going to be the large pan format, not the midi pan format, which is unfortunate because you get a lot more product, it costs a lot more, whereas I think from the feedback I've heard, a lot of people, and including myself, much prefer the more pans with less product for cheaper price, but this seems to be a larger pan palette. It's launching on the 4th of November in the US, and this essentially is a 15 pan palette. It's got 3 multi-chrome shades and then the rest are mattes. So if you look at them via row, the middle shade in the row is the multi-chrome, and then the row of colors sort of complement that particular multi-chrome. So the top row is green, the middle row is purples, and the bottom row is sort of more nude shades. Now, I think this is one of the most interesting palettes, like color-wise, coming out of Natasha Denona, and it does make sense because they brought out those multi-chrome liquid eyeshadows recently, but I just wish there was more texture variety in here. I really don't like that there's like 3 multi-chromes and then all mattes. It seems too matte heavy for a Trio Chrome palette. I would have liked to have seen more shades of this multi-chrome formula or different finishes to make it a little bit more interesting. But I do like the color story, but there's no way I'm spending that money on that palette. But it is interesting. I do want to play with it. I do want to swatch it.
Look, I think calling it Trio Chrome, it irritates me as well. I get why she did it. There's 3 multi-chromes in there, but you're not clever. It's just annoying. Why not just make like a fucking trio palette of them and then call it Trio Chrome? Or
have that mini format with the little eyeshadow palette, like the little pans. Have 3 and then like 2 mattes to work with it, or all 5 would be awesome. A few people have mentioned that this palette, of course, like one reason why they probably haven't put in many multi-chromes is because they're much more expensive formula to manufacture. I would prefer if they brought out maybe, a 5 pan palette of all multi-chromes, maybe charged a little bit more compared to their, mini 5 pan format. But I just feel like they made this into a big palette when it's the most exciting things is just like a little row, a little column. 3 shadows people are going to buy this for.
I do not buy into the bullshit of multi-chromes are more expensive. Yeah, they are, but this is Natasha Denona. Her eyeshadow, she's having this shit manufactured in bulk, which means she's getting a bulk discount. Her eyeshadows are insanely marked up anyway. Like, it's a fucking drop in the ocean for her to have.
Yeah, she can absorb the price.
Like, people talk about, you know, multi-chromes being more expensive when you've got an itty bitty indie brand doing it who's releasing like, you know, 1,000 units of single eyeshadows, and they're selling them for $25 each because legitimately that's what they need to do to cover their fucking margins and make a small profit. It doesn't fly when it's Natasha Denona. Don't believe that. Like, Natasha Denona's doing fine. She's fine. She's got money coming out of her asshole. She could have put more multi-chromes in this palette.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't feel like you need one multi-chrome and then 4 other eyeshadows to support it.
I agree.
Each one of, like, there could have been another 3 multi-chromes in there, and that would have been an awesome, well-balanced palette.
And that would have been...
in terms of texture.
That potentially would have been worth the price as well. If you're going to be calling something a trio chrome and really having the selling point, the multi-chrome shades, you're going to have more than 3 in a 15-pan palette.
And also, anyone who's a bit makeup obsessed and probably willing to spend this kind of money on makeup probably already has a huge collection of multi-chromes. And definitely these shades, because the thing about multi-chrome shades is like you've got like different sort of color families of them, and then some of them are like, you know, people branch out by mixing them and stuff and like adding things to them to make them slightly different. But at the end of the day, you've got like a color family of 5 or 6, and they all branch off from those shades. So
there's only slight nuances in the difference between them.
Exactly right. So these aren't going to be anything super duper special that we haven't seen in the world of multi-chromes before. And I don't subscribe to this. So
yeah, I agree with you. If there was double the amount, you'd go, oh yeah, I raise an eyebrow. Yeah, I'm interested.
That's right.
And what they could have done as well is had like 3 shades of the sort of translucent sort of topper multi-chromes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for it to be a little bit different, which, you know, you could easily throw in 3 or more of those. But I agree with you. I think it's a little bit bland. But I like the colour story. I do like the colour story.
She could have done a whole fucking palette of them, realistically.
I probably would have bought that, to be fair.
Yeah, and so would I. The next thing we're seeing is a 5-pan eyeshadow palette called Peak. They appear to be the full-size eyeshadow, so it's not a little mini palette. And all of these shades are existing that have been in previous palettes. So from Safari, we've got Aya, Amhara, and Thorn. From the Bieber palette, we have Shine. And from the Sunrise palette, we have Jasper. There is also some mention that this might actually be in a BoxyCharm box in November. But I can't confirm that. So, yeah, look, I'm not overly interested in this either. I think it's really interesting how Natasha Denona is just like vomiting out eyeshadow palettes month after month after month.
She's doing a Norvina where, okay, it seems like every month there's a new big palette, and it's hard to do. Well, okay, she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. It's her brand. But what makes it hard as a consumer is if you really do love her palettes and you collect them, which I know there's a lot of people that do that, or there's a lot of channels or Instagram accounts that buy every release just to feature them. It gets very, very, very expensive. Now, like we've seen in the past couple of months, bronze, glam, now we're seeing the trichrome, we're seeing a whole, we saw also the holiday collection. There was an eyeshadow palette. So they're doing a Norvina where when Norvina released that big palette, it was like within a month we saw 2 other big massive palettes and then minis and everything. It's getting overkill. It's getting very, very hard to want to follow this.
Yeah, it is a bit overkill. I'm sure people will also use the argument, but they couldn't release because of COVID. And maybe that's the case. Maybe they couldn't get the stock into their country to sell it until recently. But I don't know. I don't really like this like constant release after release after release, especially of things like eyeshadow palettes, because you've got 2 eyeballs and only so many days in your lifetime. And I just, it's so much. It's just so much.
All right, this is new from Too Faced. We've got the Better Than Sex Falsy Lashes. Now, I'm actually really surprised that they haven't released false lashes before. Too Faced have been around for like donkey's years. And they've also, their biggest selling product is a mascara. You think that they would go with that and release lashes, but no, this is the first lashes we've seen. So these are vegan, cruelty-free 3D mink lashes, and they're designed to last and last and last, whatever that means. There's 4 styles: Natural Flirt, Drama Queen, Doll Eyes, and Sex Kitten. They're now available at the Too Faced website for $17 each. I have to say, I like the styles. All the styles are quite pretty and quite wearable, and you do have some more natural ones, and then it does go up to more sort of dramatic ones. $17 though, a little bit rich.
It's a bit rich. It's Too Faced though. You know what irritates me? Some have black bands and some don't.
Yeah. None of them should have black bands. It's limiting its shit.
Yeah, no black bands, and also let's have some consistency.
True.
The time has come to dedicate this episode to a Beauty News VIP, and this week's VIP is Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Cindy, for supporting Beauty News, and thank you to everyone who supports Beauty News in whichever way you choose to do so. Kat, tell us what our emoji is.
Pig noses. Because of
so
Miss
cute.
Piggy.
Anyway, guys, we'll wrap that up there. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, let us know what your favourite product from the episode was and your least favourite product.
What was yours? What was yours, Hailey?
Everything. I don't know what my favourite was. Okay, favourite, definitely the Estee Lauder collection. The
Bougie.
compacts. Very bougie, very cute. I like that. Least favourite, glitter lipsticks, for sure.
Fair.
Followed by Jeffree Star lipsticks.
Yes. All right, I'd have to say my favourite, which I'll never get because of the packaging, is the Kylie palette.
Oh,
the porno palette.
Yeah.
And probably my least favourite, I would say probably Jeff, my mate Jeff, because he can go get fucked.
Yeah. My name's Jeff. Alright, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And
again,
we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.